Cardinal varsity football team is on a winning streak.
Some celebrity guests came to Flint Township for the opening of their new restaurant, and DTV was there.
And Davison students banded together in yellow to show their support for an important cause. The first DTV newscast of the year starts right now.
Genesee Valley Mall in Flint Township was swarming with excitement this summer. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Emily Ferrante.
And I'm Rebecca Allen. Wahlburgers has been open for a few months now, and hungry customers and fans continue to come out to try the celebrity burgers. Morgan Welch joins us live in our studio with more on this famous new restaurant chain. Morgan?
Thanks, Becca. The Wahlburger brothers arrived to the newest of their restaurants to the sound of screaming fans. The red carpet was rolled out to mark the entrance of the long-awaited stars Mark and Paul Wahlberg at the grand opening of the new Wahlburgers at the Genesee Valley Mall in Flint Township. The restaurant officially opened on Monday, but this day marked the real opening.
I think it will be good for the area. Hopefully bring back some, sense of community and home here.
After the ribbon-cutting ceremony, there was a special VIP party inside where people got to go in, try the burgers, and even take pictures with Mark. With opening a restaurant with your brothers comes working pretty close with your family, and that always has its ups and downs. But for the Wahlbergs, family is everything.
Even with all the craziness and the insanity that goes along with it, it's been amazing, and I'm truly blessed.
It has brought us all closer together.
On a hot day in the middle of June, hundreds of people lined up to see the grand opening of Wahlburgers. Guys? The two Boston brothers came all the way to Flint to host the grand opening and interact with their fans. Several fans even made posters to show their love. But plenty of others brought DVDs starring Mark or records of songs from his days in his 1990s band.
We need to be in Flint. This is where we want to be. We want to share our family experience with you guys. We love you guys.
There was even a stand for Wahlburger merch, everything from hats, t-shirts, and even pop sockets. The merch sold was a huge hit among the fans. Everywhere you looked, you could see dozens of Donnie's favorite shirts and Wahlburger hoodies.
I'm a big Wahlberg fan, just in general. New Kids on the Block and Mark Wahlberg. Planet of the Apes was one of the first movies that I'd ever seen in second grade. So that's what got me into being a fan of theirs.
The Wahlbergs are very excited about the restaurant's beginning and are ready for the journey ahead. I'll send it back to Rebecca and Emily on the desk. Ladies?
Thanks, Morgan. Homecoming is right around the corner, and if you don't have your dress yet, there will be a dress drive hosted by National Honor Society on Friday. It'll be in the AMR after school until 7. If you donate a dress, you can pick up a dress for free. But if you don't have one to donate, it's okay. It's just only $10. Dresses can be dropped off in the office before or during the event. And if you have any questions, see Carson Bruns.
Guys, the wait is finally over and you can set your alarms back a little. Our first delayed day will take place this Wednesday, September 18th, so make sure you aren't showing up for class at 7:25. Classes will begin at 9:30 and will be shorter as usual. Talk about the perfect way to aid students in their first full week back.
The third and final informational meeting about the bond proposals is coming up fast. If you want to stay on top of what's happening, the meeting will run from 6:30 to 8 tomorrow night in the middle school community room. If you can't make it but still want to get an idea of what's happening, you can watch it on our YouTube channel, DTV News, or our Twitter channel tonight at 6/191.
Last week marked National Suicide Prevention Week, and Davison students decided to show their fellow peers that they are not alone. Student Council passed out ribbons on Thursday and asked students to wear their yellow. Junior Reagan Snyder wanted this yellow out to be something special.
I came up with the idea to do the yellow ribbons as not just ribbons, but a complete yellow out for all of Davison High School. And we're trying to get more communities involved, like Grand Blanc and Lapeer, and even just the businesses downtown, to spread the idea of mental health awareness and suicide prevention. Student Council will be passing out yellow ribbons at the door for anyone who doesn't have yellow or just doesn't wear it.
We deeply appreciate Student Council's efforts towards such an important topic.
Suicide prevention is a topic that hits home for the DTV family. This summer, we lost one of our own to suicide. DTV's Nathan McManaman left us this summer. He was only 29. Nathan was a kind person with a huge heart, and he will be dearly missed. If you or anyone you know is considering suicide, know that you are not alone and that people here are to help. Please contact a counselor or call the suicide prevention hotline listed on your screen.
Call went out, check the welfare, person possibly hung themselves in the bathroom. Flying into the bathroom, you look, and then you see a child just hanging there off of a backpack. Your mind races. My God, this is a beautiful kid. What pushed you to this? And we have to explain to the families, to the mom, to the dad, to a brother or sister, and you can see the tears running down our face. My heart gets broken. The parents' hearts get broken. Everybody involved, it gets broken. You don't ever want to do that to somebody.
Jameson is going for the upset.
But that strong arm.
Win streak. Good afternoon and welcome back to DTV Sports. I'm Riley Wilcox. The Cardinals kicked off their season 3 weeks ago on September 29th, and since then have taken down their first 3 opponents. Let's take a look at the highlights.
To the near side.
The Cardinals started out against Fenton with some big plays. Here we have Brendan Sullivan passing 30 yards and open Peyton Pizzala, pushed the score up 13-7. The Tigers tried to answer back but suffered from a big hit, which caused a fumble and a turnover for the Cardinals, to be scooped up by Latrell Fordham. The Cardinals finished out the night 54-27. They then went on to face the Warriors of Bay City Western and were able to take their second win of the season. Last Friday, the Cardinals took on Carmen without letting the Cavaliers score. Here we've got Brendan Sullivan passing the ball off to Caleb Smith up the middle into the end zone. Quarterback Brendan Sullivan fakes the handoff to Caleb Smith but keeps it to throw 45 yards to Harrison Terry, who runs.
Harrison Terry, and he takes it about 10 yards.
Able to defeat the Bertram Panthers in their 4th match, and the tennis team dominated the courts over Bay City Central, bringing home a 7-1 win. Great job to you, Cardinals. Since noon, our girls golf team has been in full swing at the Flint Elks Country Club. At 4, the boys tennis team will be deploying the Cardinal Blackhawks here at the quad. Tomorrow, our boys soccer team will be lacing up their cleats against Alma at 6:45 here at home. And later at 7, the volleyball team will be hitting it over the net as they take on the Bobcats of Grand Blanc. Good luck to all of our teams and go Cards. Hey Trevor, I know we had some pretty bad storms this past week, but what can we expect this week?
We're going to look at the weather what it's going to look like for this week. Today is going to be a high of 76 and a low of 59, kind of cloudy. Tomorrow is continuing to warm up with a high of 78 and a low of 56, partly cloudy. And on Wednesday, it looks like it's going to be a high of 81 and a low of 59. And on Thursday, it looks like it's going to be a high of 81 and a low of 60. And on Friday, it looks like it's going to be a high of 82 and a low of 61. That's from me, Davison. I'll toss it back to the anchors.
Seniors, white cords for graduation would look amazing on you. Need information on upcoming community service hours to achieve these? Head on over to our website, dtvnews.org, and click on our Student Life tab to find not just community service opportunities, but scholarships and colleges coming to visit as well.
Other than the Student Life tab, you can check the Headlines tab for our newest stories in the high school and in the community. You can also keep up to date with the Cardinal football schedule and the scores of past games. And if you didn't catch who was on homecoming court, you can have a look at that too on our website, dtvnews.org. DTV's website isn't the only way to find out what's happening on Davison. You can also follow us on our social media. Follow us on Twitter at DTVnews_official to find our latest polls, highlights, and more. To find our latest story, newscast you've missed, highlights of our latest game, and much more on our YouTube DTV News.
Since Late Start is coming back this week, we're wondering how you spend your extra time in the mornings. Are you out and about getting breakfast, or do you stay home to get in those few extra hours of sleep? Give us your input on this week's DTV Choose at our Twitter, DTV_official. So guys, it's the first delay day this week, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get some Big Apple Bagel. I need that on my Wednesday mornings, for sure.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to sleeping, but we do have court pictures for homecoming.
Yeah. See, you guys have fun with that. I'll still probably be in bed sleeping till about 8:30.
All right. Well, this has been Trevor Cherney, along with Ray Wilcox, Emily Ferrante, and Rebecca Allen. Have a good day, sir.
Test 1 2, test 1 2, test.